look, it could also be their last game also, because most of those guys are going to check out right after the season's over, and they're on to their NBA careers. I actually think it's the job that Coach K's done with his team to get him to this point. The insertion of Jeremy Roach as a starter, empowering him. Look at the number of minutes he played compared to Trevor Keels. Think about at the end of the game, the switch to the zone, then the switch back to the man-to-man to disrupt the rhythm and take away the dribble penetration of Texas Tech. Jeremy Roach, the way he's playing, quite honestly. Mark Williams, the way he's playing. Paolo Banchero, the big three in the corner was huge, but the way he's attacking and playing downhill, sure, they want to win for their coach. But, they also want to have something hanging in the banner that reflects them. So I think it's a little bit of everything. I thought that Coach K showed great agility yesterday in coaching that game. Sticking with Jeremy Roach, number one. Number two, changing defenses, going to the zone, disrupting the rhythm of the game, keeping Texas Tech out of the lane. And then switching back to man-to-man once Texas Tech figured it out, going back to the man-to-man, which basically got Texas Tech out of rhythm for a little bit of period of time. So I thought he did a great job of mixing up his defenses. I thought he did a great job of staying with Roach. And I thought that obviously they've got more pros than everyone else, and they played like it. And like JWill said, they played freed up. They did play freed up because they played freed up with a purpose to continue their season and their coach's season.
But, Seth, I know the season could end for everybody, but I'm telling you, after the Duke North Carolina game, you just felt this weight on them because of all the attention that came along with that moment. And there is a feeling where it's like blanket. Like, we just got to play. We got to let go. We got to let go. And that's what I felt like when I've been seeing them play over the last couple of games. It's like they're letting go. And I think that is forcing them to come together differently. Granted, there's a lot of coaching too. But there's something that's said about that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, look, Jay, you would know better because number one, you played for him, and you understand that bond and the respect that they have for him. And that would be great because, let's face it, we live in a world. And look, the last game at Cameron, that wasn't a game. That was an event. I mean, that was an event. That was suffocating. The second you walked into the building, it was just different. 90 players sitting behind the bench. Every time they come to timeout, they're looking up and seeing those guys. And you guys were all standing, by the way. You guys weren't sitting down. You guys were standing the whole game like, come on, let's go. And that was an incredible amount of pressure on those guys, whether you said it or not. Like I talked to Jay Billis the night before, and he said, well, it was a typical shoot-around. They were loose. They were fine. This is a different group. Yeah, that's great. Shoot-arounds are one thing. When the light bulb goes on, all right, it's totally different. I mean, it reminds me of a story my college coach used to say is, guy had one line in a play. Cannon goes off. He goes, hark, is that a cannon I hear? Dress rehearsal, cannon goes off. He goes, boom, hark, is that a cannon I hear? Second dress rehearsal, boom, hark, is that a cannon I hear? Then he gets up. It's time. The lights go on. The cannon goes off, and he goes, what the blank was that? It's different when the lights go on and there's 90 former players sitting behind you. But I just thought that the decision they made defensively, the decision to say, Jeremy Roach, this is your team. Trevor Keels, you're a great player. You're physically strong. You're tough. But this team playing those veterans, whether it's Mark Williams, Jeremy Roach, Wendell Moore, and then complementing them with Paolo Banchero, who's starting to take ownership in what the best player at Duke is supposed to do. You were the best player at Duke. At the end of the game, the best player at Duke is supposed to make plays, and that's what he did.
Coach, I thought about you yesterday a lot.
I know you did.
I
know you did. I was thinking about you too, big boy.
I said to myself, I should text him. But no, he's coming on the show, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to just hear what he has to say about his Gonzaga Bulldogs and their number one seed year after year after year and getting bounced again. Look, Seth, we often talk about windows closing in professional sports on teams. Is this window starting to close for Gonzaga and Mark Few? Like, be honest with me. I know you're not a coach killer. I know you're not a coach killer, but come on.
No, you're right about that, but I'm honest. No, because they're going to go recruit. They're going to have another great recruiting class, and they're going to put together another terrific team, and they're going to be the best team in the West Coast Conference. They conduct their business differently than anyone else in that conference, and they're going to beat high major teams in their non-conference schedule, and they're going to continue to acquire talent. But the game plan yesterday, and I'm just going to put it together. I'm going to put Gonzaga and Arizona together because they both come from the same coaching tree. All right? Both of those games, they were beat by tougher, harder-playing teams. Both of those games, they were beat by guards that disrupted the rhythm of the game. Both of those games, They were punched in the face. A game plan very similar to what Baylor did to them a year ago. All right, basically both coaches. All right, and it's in the DNA of Kelvin Sampson, and it's in the DNA of Muss. Both coaches said, you know what, cut off the head of the snake, and we're going to win the game. What did they do? Absolutely took Andrew Nembhard out of the game, pushed Gonzaga one step further out, basically made it miserable for 4 players and played Drew Timme soft, took them out. They were tougher. They played harder. They got every 50-50 ball, Arkansas. They were quicker to the ball, and that's the end of the story. They absolutely got beat. So, I mean, look, I'll take it like a big boy. I mean, I understand. But I disagree that they're not going anywhere, man. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna win 25 to 30 games next year. They're going to be in a conversation to get to the Final Four and win the national championship because that's
Seth,
who they are as a program.
Seth, what do you say to people who have the counter argument that are like, oh, they're kind of like Russell Westbrook. They're empty stats. Like, they're getting these wins because they're in the West Coast Conference every single year, but it doesn't equate to winning championships.
They have more NCAA tournament wins in the last 10 years than anyone else in the country. How's that stat for you?
I'm trying to say.
What do you have to show for it?
But see, I hate to jump in. I hate to jump in on y'all conversation right now. But Seth, how many championships? I don't give a damn about tournament wins. Championships.
Hey,
how many?
Key, let me ask you something. When you were at SC, you win any championships?
No.
Just checking.
No, but look. I won the conference.
USC
I won the
a
Rose Bowl.
Historical program.
Yeah, but we're not, as a football program, we're not sitting around every single year having the number 1 team and the number 1 seed coming away empty.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.